Well, you know, we got a bunch of mail today. Remember a long, long time ago, we got some hate mail, and I mean really terrible, ugly hate mail from some people in Fox Valley, Illinois. Remember that? It was a long time ago? Well, I'm glad you don't remember it, because it's not something that little girls like you should be remembering, but I just took a chance that you might. And I read a little bit of it on the air, and after that, every time we got something from these people, there's a guy named Adolf, and he's got this coven of Nazi witches up there. He's a Nazi racist, scumbag, puke-faced socialist pig, is what he really is. And from then on, every time we got one of the letters from him and his coven of Nazi witches, we used to just mark on there, Nazi hate mail is rejected and return to sender. And they didn't like that, because then their local post office found out who they were, and all the mail people in between. So then they started sending them with no return address. So we opened up a couple of them. As soon as we saw who it was from, we threw them in the trash can. And ever since, any mail that's postmarked Fox Valley, Illinois, automatically goes in the trash. And I made that statement on the air, I guess a couple of weeks ago, and I guess old Adolf and his witches didn't believe me, because I got here a whole bunch of mail. You want to count that, Pooh? Count how many letters there are there, if you will.
All right.
See how many there are.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 13.
13. Oh, and a perfect occult number. Fits right in line with old Adolf and his witches. Are any of these open, Pooh? Check them and see if there's any of them open. I want them to know that they wasted their time and their money and everything else. We don't even care if there's orders for books in here. We don't want their mail. We don't want anything to do with them. We don't want their money. We don't want their business. Nothing. Seen any open ones yet?
Not yet.
Okay, keep looking. See any there?
This one's not open.
Okay.
This one's not. All of them are not open.
Okay, so you want to say that in the microphone so everybody can hear you real good? Are there any open?
No.
None of them open. Okay. Now, watch this. I've got them all right here, right? Okay. What is that over there?
A trash can.
It's a what?
Trash can.
A trash can? Okay. Are you watching? Where did they go?
In the trash can.
They all went in the trash can.
Right in the trash can.
Okay. While I'm doing the broadcast, and after you sign off, what I want you to do is take that trash can downstairs and put all that stuff in a plastic bag and take it outside and put it in the dumpster. Would you do that for Poppy? Please?
Should I?
Yeah, I think you should. We got to get those nasty things out of our house.
All right.
Okay. I really appreciate that.
But honey, they might come alive.
Oh, no, they won't come alive. I guarantee you. They're so impotent and sorry that if they came alive, you know what would happen?
What?
Remember the Wicked Witch and the Wizard of Oz? Just throw some water on them. Some of those waters of faith. And watch how quickly they melt into a big green puddle of pukey goo.
Honey, with cold water?
Cold water, that's right.
Very cold water?
Very cold water.
All right.
Okay? All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye. I'll see you later.
All right.
Thank you for your help.
You're welcome.
Boy, she is so thorough. She unplugs her earphones and makes sure that she winds the cord up properly, and then she puts it away. That's my helper. One of these days, ladies and gentlemen, she's going to take over this broadcast. She'll be doing it. And I don't think that day is going to be too far in the future. I'll bet you within 2 years she's doing this broadcast. And she's only 6 years old. Okay, I got some things to talk about tonight, and then we're going to open the phones and talk to you guys. The other night I'm on Alan Handelman's East Coast Live as a guest, which is probably one of the biggest East Coast rock shows in the nation. And it's every Sunday night, and this guy usually has the biggest rock stars and the greatest names in music on his broadcasts, and he really flatters me, and he really cares about this country and people waking up. At least 4 times a year, he has me on as a guest. I was a guest on Alan's broadcast, East Coast Live, last Sunday night. And during that broadcast, remember the guy that called in one night and accused me of being an FBI agent because I didn't support the Freemen? There are a lot of people in this country who call themselves patriots and militia members who really aren't. They call themselves Americans, and they really are not. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm no FBI agent, and they're not going to let me get away with doing this forever. So the day they come to put me in prison or kill me, you'll all know that for sure, because it will happen sometime in the future. I don't know exactly when, but it will. And I've known that from the beginning. These people are the kind of people who ruled during the Dark Ages. They believe that if you're not white and you're not Christian and you're not a property owner, you can't be an American. They believe that if you don't agree with everything that they say and everything that they do, you're not an American and you're an FBI agent. This same person, along with a few others, have accused J.J. Johnson of being an FBI agent because J.J. removed his signature from something that he signed impulsively and realized that he shouldn't have signed after a little bit of time had passed. And these guys claim to be leaders of legitimate militias